Good morning from CME Traveling, Daily Coffee Talk, y'all. And we have a little bit of something to talk about today. We're going to talk about some of these new foods or menus, and tell me if there's anything new that you've ate on board, in any of the cruise ships. How's everybody doing today? It's actually warm. Well, warm considering it's, I guess it's in the 30s or 40s. I didn't even look at the weather this morning before I usually watch the weather. I just always watch it now. I don't know what it is about getting older, but I watch that weather continuously. I guess I want to know if it's going to be getting cold, so I know if I'm going to be in pain or anything. A lot of us older folks, we do that. So we're gonna get right to the question, and then y'all can that way y'all can spill things out. Tell me if there's anything new that you've had. I pinned in here at the top. Marsha did click. I seen her. She probably texted out in the car right before she left here a little while ago. That she said good morning to all, and she does miss being here with y'all. I know that for sure. So today's question and what today's show's about is: have you ate any of these latest items on cruise lines menus or anything else or more? Meaning, it could be like empanadas now. That's something that you can buy on a Carnival ship that we saw on the Venezia, and that's going to be rolling out to all the ships soon. But also, or ate something new on board. If there's something new that you've had, tell us. And I mean, like from the end of last year to now, they're rolling out a few things more and more. Yep. So with that being said, let me read my. This is what I had down here for so far. Gourmet sliders and fish and chips. That's a new one, and I can tell you exactly which one that's on. That is on MSC. They may have it on some others, but MSC was the one that came up that's new. That is probably in their harbor, the harbor area on a. We did a video of it, but we didn't do the fish and chips. Coffee glazed roast duck. Now this is on Carnival. I ate this probably now 2 times. I love it. I love duck. I really enjoy. I did not get it on a Venezia. I chose something else this time. And bagels at sea. That is something new, fairly new. That's going to be on all Carnival cruise lines. I know that for sure. There's some others that have the bagels that sea. I think I'm pretty sure they do on Virgin. Also, fried chicken and waffles. That's something that's offered now on Sea Day brunch. That's another one at Carnival. Of course, I know most of the Carnival because we've done a lot of Carnival and MSC. That's why I look for y'all to on these other ones, Norwegian and stuff. I do have some. I'll tell you a few others. I just named off some of the ones that we've either seen or we've had ourselves, and those are just some on here. Seeing if y'all had any of these so far, and thank you for voting. It's 8 votes came in so far. Let's see. I usually do this already while I'm talking to y'all. Yep. Boom. But today is, let's see, February the 11th. Real quick, the coffee I'm drinking today. Okay, of course, I always take and put the listen to me, caramel, salted caramel, the shots of it from the skinny syrup. And, some coffee we started on. I ordered like 60 of them. And look at that. It's got energy focus. It's got MCT, turmeric, vitamins. And also the vitamins that it has, I was amazed. There's a list of probably, I don't know, about eight different vitamins in there that you get that. But it wasn't a bad price either. But I need to stay energy and focused. I don't know who that needs to be directed at, but it can be. Let's see. Good morning to you, sis. Good morning. Thanks for being in here. And as always, good morning, John Gaylor. I guess I could share that sound with others, but it's my favorite for you. It's been my Marsha's favorite. Let's see. We have Buenos Dias there, sitting in Cosmo. In 14 days, you'll be there. Yep. And we'll be somewhere also. Well, no, we won't be in Cosmo. I forget. No, we're going to ABC. Let's see. Josie Ann, thanks for being in here with us. Bruce, Cindy from Ocean to Ocean Travel. And there is my wife again. Let's see. Scott McNeil, good morning. Is that that looks more like a sunrise. No, sunset. Which is it? Sunrise, sunset. I'm going to go with sunset. Controversial Cruising, good morning to you, Scott. Thanks for being in here with us. And yes, I'll be here. Bone Tired Travelers. Tell Dwayne said hi. I hadn't hollered at him in a while. I'm not a good friend like that to holler at people, but I'm still your friend. Just because I don't mean I ain't. It's like that with family too. You know, just because you ain't spoke to them, they're still family. Haven't had any of these. Well, just tell us any. You may have had. Do you know that you've ate something new in the past? Let's just say 6 months or less. That has been rolled out on a ship. I'll tell you a few more right here in just a little bit. And I do see where folks are missing Marsha. That's wonderful. Good morning there, The Moonlight Adventures. Josh Chastity, thanks for being in here. And Denise is headed home. Yes, got it right there. Right there. 59 days until the next cruise. Good morning, Ricky. Hope you're doing well. Be safe, be careful traveling to work. Happy Wacky Wednesday. And you can catch Chet right after us. I don't have it to where you can go straight over to Chet, but please do put the link in here. Someone, Chet, or anyone that's nice enough to do that. I do appreciate that very much. Put that in there, please. Let's see. Yes. Well, maybe there. But good morning there, Danny Dizzle. Let's holler at a few others. I'm going through this pretty quickly. Top of the morning there, DT Cruiser. Hope you're doing good. A lot of folks saying hellos to each other. John Gaylor says, I may need to sell some gold to get more skinny, sir. Oh my God, the price is out. Yes, the price is outrageous. I'm glad I balled up. We probably I don't know how many shots you give in your coffee or how much coffee you drink per day. We usually just drink one each, and I do double shots usually when I'm fixing something. And it's according if it's like the what is that? Delights, the creamer that I'm using. Now, if it's caramel, like it's caramel also. So I'll only use one shot. I don't, I try to save up. Yeah. So next time I can buy them when they're on sale. Good morning there, or good afternoon, I should say. It's after lunch over there, around 1 or so in England. Thanks for being in here with us there, Pete. I see some folks hollering there. Let's see. You are right. That is sunset in Barcelona. Man, look how pink that sky is back there. Yeah. I haven't been on cruise since last year. Okay. Is this to so you can go over and watch Sea Lake Journeys? If so, thank you very much. That's supposed to be Rise and Shine, but I knew exactly what you meant there, Danny Dizzle. Thanks so much for sharing that. We do appreciate that very much. And there's Jen.Cohen. Thank you, Jen. Thank you always for your support also. 8 shots per cup. Cup is a 40-ounce cup. Okay. Now, I generally fill this up, and it keeps it good and warm. So that's where I keep my coffee so it stays good, and it'll stay good warm for 7 or 8 hours. It really does stay that warm. And then I, just pour a little bit out here and there, and it's like keeping a little thermos with me. I know that sounds crazy. It does to me just looking at it. Let's see. You still have 2.5 cases, and he's freaking out because, well, maybe, let's see. I don't know when coffee season is, but maybe it'll change or something like it. All right. So I got to the bottom of the chat, and I didn't see much of anyone telling me anything they've ate, but I'm going to name off a few things here, or at least tell you a little bit of what I found in my research, because there's some that they're changing some of the menus. They're trying to, they slowly change it a little bit, or they'll change a little bit on the buffet. It ain't got to be just the main dining room. They add places like MSC added Italy, and we ate there. That's a brand new place. That's a new place on the ship. Very, very good. It is an upcharge, but it was really good. Let me see. I'm just reading a little bit right here. With the launch of Star of the Seas and the newly announced Legend of the Seas, Royal Caribbean is doubling down on dinner and a show concept. So that's something that you used to be able to get. So they're slowing down on that. I'm not really seeing any new foods. They're going a little more on their buffet. They're going to go a little more with Southeast Asia, and they're going to have street foods, South American empanadas, and the high-end pork, pulled pork barbecue. So not really big change there with Royal, but they do have that Royal Railway. You can get some different types of foods there. Disney looking like, let me see here. They're going to have some inspired African inspired menu. That sounds really nice. With the Marvel, with Marvel being on board, the Marvel comics type stuff. They according to this right here, they have double blueberry cheesecake, and chicken schnitzel. And well, the double blueberry cheesecake is in themed of the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's kind of neat to see that. I probably never go on Disney, but that's it's interesting. Norwegian Aqua, they have a little more major plant-based expansion of what they offer now. According to them, they do have a Thai cashew chicken. I would like to try that, or salted and pepper. They call it prawns. I call it shrimp, but and wouldn't mind trying one of those. MSC went a little more with the restaurants themselves. They changed a little bit. The one I was talking to you earlier about, where you get the gourmet sliders and the fish and chips, that is the harbor area. It's a family-focused outdoor area. It's real easy menu. We have a video on it if you want to check it out. But they also has Paxons. That's a Greek island-inspired taverns. You can. They have grilled octopus there. I didn't know that. Didn't know they had that there. And then they have fried cheeses. I just want some fried cheese. But the Italy at Sea. They have a lot of different things. They even, according to this, they have some of the freshest pesto at sea. They have it in a hydropod, basil grown right in the restaurant. So they grow it right there in the restaurant, the fresh basil. I did not know that one. I'm going to stop before I get to Carnival, because a lot of us know a lot more about Carnival, it seems like. But the Virgin voyages, they go a little more Italian also. So Italian must be the thing for a lot of them, you know. And I'm wondering if some of that ain't why they're doing that is because MSC come over here, which is Italian, and none of them had that. And now I guess they wanted a little bit of focus on that. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way some of them were headed anyway. Um, I don't know. But I do like that on Virgin, you get Lucky Lotus, a new Chinese-inspired restaurant on the Scarlet Lady featuring Szechuan hot and sour noodles. Ooh, 5 spicy pork chops. Man, these sound good. I'd like to go on there and eat. Uh, Let me roll on through here a little bit because I had to do some search here. Now I'm going to go back up and I saw a few folks come back in here. A few more. Will, good morning, Will. Will's got like 2 to 3 days. Will, do you drive to the port and then spend the night, or do you just drive on in from where you live at? Well, I'd say you drive and then spend the night somewhere before you get there. John he's heard of the hydropod. That's what I call it, pod. Ponic gardens, but not for pesto. That's what it said. That's just what I read. And good morning, Cheryl. Thanks for being with us this morning. Tell Jeremy again, good morning. Oh, I see DT hollering at Marsha this morning. Let's see. DeFam Adventures, thanks for being in here. Pack some pounds from all that Italy pasta. Yeah, you can. And I'll be honest with y'all, this last cruise on the Carnival Venezia, that's the most weight I had ever gained on a cruise. I don't even think I've told Marsha that. I just really gained a lot of weight on there. I've lost a lot of it. It's took, we've been off there since, I don't know, 2 weeks now. But I gain quite a bit of weight on there. Let's see what Marsha is saying. Everyone, good morning. Stopped. I liked fried green tomatoes. That's on there for Emerald's menu on Royal. No, that's not on Royal. Or you're telling us what you like on Royal. I meant Carnival. Get fuel. Okay, I'm glad she went and got her fuel. I was worried that she was going to miss it. I wasn't able to tell her hey, don't forget to get fuel. She was going to get it yesterday on her way home, and she just wanted to get home. That's all. I lost some after the Paradise. Oh, you lost some weight after we were on the Paradise. I think because of the 2 were so close, I didn't have time to really lose a lot, and then, we took 2 extra days to get down there, and just eating out like that as you're going is probably not the best I thought to do. Everybody hollering at Bruce. Hope they're doing good. We got your card. Thank you. Oh, that's from Cruising is Fun Anytime. That's very sweet. I see. Marsha said, I've lost 8 pounds since we got off our cruise, and I'm going to continue to lose weight until we get on the next one. And you told me that, we wasn't going to eat as bad on the next one. Didn't you tell me that, Marsha? Something to that effect. Sat here messing with the... Anyway, that's something she had told me, though. All right, now let's get down here to Carnival. Something that I know that most of us, I think a lot of folks in here may have had a few of these, because some of these came in late. Some of them not even on. Of course, Emerald Lagasse, he has brought a lot of stuff on, and it keeps changing it. One thing I'm looking forward to is this upcoming ABC cruise. We have 4 sea days. 4 sea days. That's sea day brunch 4 times, or whichever you want to do. You got to order this. It's called the loaded mac and cheese. It's with bacon and jalapenos. It's a fairly new item. Loaded mac and cheese, and of course I named off the fried chicken and waffles. Those are something that's fairly new. The Ranchos, I would say that wrong, so don't even. It's usually you can get this also in the what's the name of the Mexican place on the ship and stuff. Anyway, this is the Ranchos is what I'll call it. I don't know what else to call it, but here's one I hadn't seen. They've added a special French toast featuring cereal crusted coated. So you can get French toast, blue iguana. Thank you very much, Ron. Yeah, so they got cereal crusted French toast. I would like that, but I'd have to have milk. And they have banana pancakes now. That's some sweet treats right there. The strategy, and I read this a little bit more about Carnival, the strategy began rolling out on the Carnival Magic. So if you're on there in January 2026, and it is hitting every ship in the fleet throughout the spring of what we just was naming off here. And again, the biggest overhaul was doing the C-Day brunch, is from my understanding. All right, now of course, there's some things in here that you do have to pay for, but there's some things you can get on the menu in the main dining room, and it's like a suggestion, a little area for Emerald Lagasse, like Emerald Selects it's called. And that's in there, the main dining room. Signature dishes, good gracious, braised lamb, that coffee glazed roast duck. And I didn't see this one, but I believe we've had it, the Hawaiian shrimp poke. That one sounds very good to me. But another thing, and this is going fleet-wide, is bagels at sea. We saw this. We did not try any, but they had bagels at sea. It was in the aft of the Venezia, and they had all kinds of choices of things you can get. The fresh bagels, they're baked right there with a variety of cream cheese, including lox, spread, and veggie options they have there. Usually located in the Lido Marketplace or near the deli. And I'll be honest with you, and on Carnival Venezia, it wasn't right there. It was in the aft of the, I wish I knew, it wasn't one of the higher up decks, but that's where they had the bagels at sea. They did have some bagels. I'm wrong. Well, not wrong, but I mean, they do have them in the aft, but they also had them, some bagels right there near the deli. I do remember seeing them there now before you get to the salad stuff. Now, some new burgers, Guy Fieri burgers that was there on the Venezia when we were on there. The pepperoni pizza burger. That's one. That's a beef patty topped with pepperoni, mozzarella, and marinara sauce. The other one is called a Pizzola burger, P-I-Z-O-L, topped with melted provolone, balls of infused onions, and special herb. Okay. And don't forget, another place when you're visiting, let's say good morning real quick. Good morning there, Keisha. Hope you're doing very well. Keisha, I guess you don't know this. Marsha's working not far from you now. She'll be there. She works right off of Yancey Street down there in Greensboro. So maybe get together, y'all get together or something, maybe do some lunch, and love to get to meet you sometime. They also, with Carnival, they've really tried to revive more in a vegan menu. They have an eggplant cutlet. Let's see, baked vegetable, I don't even know what that is. Au gratin. Oh, I know what that is. Plant-based spaghetti carbonara. I'm sorry. I'll butcher some of these because I can't see them, focus at them very well. But what I was going to also tell you is some of these food items, like, the braised lamb, that's included. It's not extra. Loaded mac and cheese, you get that at C-Day brunch. The braised lamb you'd get in the main dining room. It's part of the Emerald Selects. The new burgers, of course, you get. Now this is only on the Venezia and the Firenze. That is in Guy's Burger Joint. Hawaiian shrimp poke, main dining room, and conch fritters was at Celebration Key. And we love some conch fritters. And they have cracked conch too, I do believe. No, we got cracked conch in, me and Marsha did this last one in Belize. There's a difference, it's just how it's fixed. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm still running on good time. Let's see what anybody else. Maybe check my poll question out right here with everybody, and then I want to say some hellos up there. Have you ate any of the latest items on the cruise lines, menus and more, anything like that at the restaurants, or they have little street eats and stuff like that now. If you have, tell us what you've ate on board. I didn't see too many people telling me anything. Gourmet sliders and fish and chips. 46% said that. 13 votes came in. No one said the coffee glazed roast duck. Try it out. Order it. Tell them you just want it. Try, now duck is they have very thin bones, but it's not like eating fish, but do watch for bones. But that roasted duck, the way they do it, I've ate it 3 times. I'm pretty sure I've ate it 3 times. I didn't get it this last time on the cruise. Bagels at sea, haven't tried them ourselves. That does look very good. I ain't with Marsha all the time. I don't think she's tried them on the Carnival ships or any others. I do believe Royal had some bagels. Seems like because I can remember, I just remember seeing them set out. Let's see, fried chicken and waffles. That is, I know that's very good. That's good anytime. Let's see. I love hearing Curt pronounce. Okay, well, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you like hearing me in my accent butcher. Because I don't give about any of them anyway. Let's see. They had it all in the aft right there. All those places that you choose to eat. Is that what you mean? Let's see. First cruise line to put a Waffle House on a ship will win the cruise line battle. Amen. And run that thing 24 hours. First one to put, whether it be a Waffle House, Huddle House, any kind of breakfast place, run it 24 hours. And I would probably eat breakfast all the time if I could. And you've got to make sure you put real biscuits and real, you can buy sausage gravy, by the cans and put it on there. Yes, biscuits rather than hockey pucks. I totally agree. Let me run back up here. Who has banana pancakes that sound... which one did I read that with, Tom? I'll tell you. Banana pancakes. That seemed like it was up here on... is that Disney? Banana pancake. Oh, no, wait a minute. Here it is. No, that's a part of the C-Day brunch on Carnival. Banana pancakes. I guess I might be on the children's menu. I really don't know. Jubilee had a great salad area in the Serenity. Yeah, I remember when I've never got to visit it, but I know Mardi Gras has it. Yep. And there is Keisha. Lee. Hi, everyone. Got fresh coffee and spicy chicken wings for lunch. Ooh. I'm thinking about getting some wings for this weekend, just to have. Cool. And congratulations on the new job. I'll be sure and tell her. Or she'll know. She'll hear me. She ain't there yet. They also have specialty, that's right, ice creams and gelato on a lot of the ships. Yeah, you can order that now in the main dining room well, you don't have to get it just in the main dining room, but you can't, it's on the menu now, more now than what we've seen. Let's see. Royal does breakfast at Johnny Rockets. It does. And I remember going to Johnny Rockets when we were on our first cruise, and that was on the not Carnival, listen to me, Freedom of the Seas on the Royal Caribbean. And yeah, I would like that to be around the clock. Let's see. Believe it me or not, I'm good. I'm not good. Hey, some of the words are just, yeah, you know, if I needed to say them very often, I would probably take a little effort, but yeah. Sea Leg Journeys is coming up here at 8:30, and that's what time it is right now. We're going to get ready and get off here and roll over there, see what Chet has to do on this wacky Wednesday, everyone. So I thank y'all so much for being with us today and taking time to be here in the mornings with us. Very much. Always appreciative of y'all. Y'all be sure and go over and tell Chet hello. And let's roll out with our newest. Thank you for being with us. Guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. And everybody be safe. Safe travels, guys. Talk to y'all later.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my